Hello dear friends, how is it going? In previous video we discussed a different kind of diet, like vegan, vegetarian, whatever, and yeah, what about to discuss fasting? So it's one of the really hot topics, I would say. So I'll be glad to share my experience and give you as much tips as possible. And if you decide for fasting, I would suggest you for sure ask for help for some specialist and scoop as much information as possible for be prepared. If you didn't done it yet, so I'll give you the tips what like have a common sense, let's say. Don't do the fasting like 1 week or 10-20 days at the first time. Make it slowly and smoothly. So I suggest you to start like 1 day, next week another day, next week like 1 day without food, just drinking water. Then you can do like 2 days, next week 2 days again. Then you can increase it to 3 days. Check how you feel like. And I would say not such difficult, just stop eat food like for come back to food again, because if you fasting like 3 or 4 days and after you get hungry and start to eat quite a lot, you will feel not so good about it. And let's say on a fasting day, before the fasting day, try to reduce your amount of food like twice. So if you do it like months, you will be absolutely fine. You know you're not eating today or tomorrow and your body is ready, your body knows you don't take any food for the next day, it will be fine. So try to reduce amount of food on day before, then you do the fasting, and the next day try to eat like twice less or maybe 70%, but I think better like 50% what you usually eat, and after come back to normal. So fasting, I would guess it the best remedy you can find for anything, for clean your body. Just drink water, because you know you cannot wash your body. You can clean it your outside, but you cannot wash your inside. So it's I think a perfect way for make a really good detox, for let your body focus not on a digestion food, on focused on something get rid of your body. And we have a lot of toxin. Yeah, we poison ourselves with the food, because everything what we buy on the markets full of preservatives, different kind of chemicals, what usually use on a farm, like a pesticide, herbicide, and so on. And it only like top of surface, like let's say everything sweeteners or any other kind of aroma stuff add to the food for make it tastier, gluconate and so on. It's a huge variety of chemicals what not really good to our body, and it's only what we know, and probably it's much more chemicals we have no idea about. So I'll make some research and make another video about different kind of etc., what add to the food, palm oil and so on. So yeah, fasting is really good detox for your body. Also it's really good way for get rid of extra calories. So if you do like every week unload day, like by Soviet Union system for the Olympic champions, but basically still a lot of people use it. Like I know many guys who train in boxing and wrestling, they do unload day. If you do it like every week, I think you not really need it for do fasting for 5-7 days or so on. But yeah, if you have a health problem, for instance, when you get sick, I don't know, get flu, anything, usually you don't have an appetite, you don't want to eat, and it's pretty common because your body focused on kill the virus or bacteria and so on, and not focusing on digestion. So just usually people say, okay, just eat something, whatever. No, if you don't have appetite, just keep calm. Maybe 1, 2, 3 days, appetite will come back when your body need it. For sure, you will be super hungry. So usually when we get sick, we don't want to eat anything. We're just drinking. Body focus on recovering, and when it's finished, after you super hungry. Actually, it was happened to me. So my longest fasting, what I done consciously, it was 10 days, and yeah, I try 1, 2, 3, 4 days, 5 days, feel fine, then I done a 10, it was the longest one, and yeah, I'll describe my experience later on. So still want to mention the benefits. So let's say your immune system gets really aggressive on a fasting day. So basically it needs some extra food, and the cells try find everything extra, let's say, in your body and just kill it and use it. So it's really good prevention instead of cancer, because everything what we have not necessary in our body, you can use it on a fasting days, but one day it will be for sure not enough. But still, for keep your immune system higher, and even when you make like unloads day, it's increase your metabolism. Additionally, it increase producing of hormone growth. It's how was created AF system, like short fasting system, and people, let's say, stay out of food 20 or 16, 18 hours and eat in short period of time. So even that small period of fasting increase your hormone growth level, what's help to recover your body, etc., and keep your insulin level low. And basically insulin is really important, but in our time we have a lot of food and we overload ourselves with calories. Yeah, we have two problems. One, people die from starving, and another people die from overweight. So try to keep your insulin level lower. If you want to reduce your weight by fasting, because for some people who have a really high level of insulin and really high coefficient of digestion food, so they can eat literally really little amount of food and still gaining weight, fasting might be solution, but you need to keep something in mind in a fasting. So in this case, much better to do AF instead, like fasting 2, 3, 4 days. So usually you will lose about 1 kilo of weight on the fourth day. So basically first day you feel light, okay, second day, yeah, you will maybe lose a little bit of water, but basically you can stay same weight category. Third day you lose a little bit more water. I don't think you will lose any fat at all. And also what research I found about the fasting and how much fat you can lose and so on, basically it's really same to my experience other people what I met. So basically I met quite a lot of people who do like different kind of training, dietary, fasting and so on. And of course I was really interested for their opinion, and for sure I'll try find a few models who will be glad to share experience, I mean fitness models, and make some interview with them. So see, it's like not only my personal opinion, and other people have a similar experience and so on. So first 3 days you will put your sugar level down, burn a bit of your carbs in your body, so you'll get rid of some calories. But about the fat, I think you will start use fat on the fourth day, and you will lose about 1 kilo weight per day. So mostly it's water and maybe 200-300 grams of fat in the best scenario. Let's say depend how active you will be. So you can make a physical activity or your brain activity make high as well. So basically you burn a lot. And yeah, every day you might lose about 1 kilo weight, but also it depends what weight category you are, because like let's say if you 160, 180 kilo already, you may lose 2 or 3 kilo per day, but someone who like only 55 or 60 kilo may lose only 500 grams per day approximately. So you have a big variation. And I would say you will feel after much lighter, much better, more energized. So let's say if you do only fasting 1 day per week, you will not see any difference. No difference in weight. Yeah, you just feel empty. And compared to feel hungry, maybe on 10 day you will feel you hungry. But all what we call hungry, it's just kind of emptiness in our stomach. Why I suggest you to do it step by step. really slowly, because you need to train your body. You need to tell your body what you want to. So you try to speak to your body with a language of anatomy or biology, whatever. Because what I try to find some information online, people make a description like, okay, I just do the fasting 7 days or whatever, and after they have a problem with the stomach, problem with the digestion and so on. And yeah, of course it's really unreasonable and dangerous, so you need to torture yourself. So you do it slowly, you make a new program every week, like you make kind of new lifestyle and do the fastings. And after you can increase it to 3 days, 4 days, so your body exactly know what you want from it. So your body know, okay, now we'll stay without food, we'll use all of the resources from body, like use the fat and so on, and make a detox, whatever, it will be fine. So your body will stop produce any stomach juice and so on, what might bring another health problem causes later on. So same like some people increase the metabolism, they eat in the same time, train in the same time, so body exactly knows, okay, now it will be training, need produce more testosterone, more hormones, and now it's like already 1 p.m. or 12 p.m. it's lunchtime, so now need produce stomach juice and so on for digestive food, and body works like a clock. So usually people have really high level of energy because body know exactly when will food come, will training come, what activity will be, and so on, and produce a certain amount of ferments and saliva and hormones and exact time. And when you do it like months on a certain regime, you will get really good result, not only how you look like and how you feel like as well, and usually you have better sleep and better performance on your trainings, etc. But I want to say, explain not only about the trainings, like in general life, like make your health better, make your immune system higher, what's really really important. So yeah, fasting make like really good boosting to your immune system. And let's say if you have some limbs in your body or whatever, in a 5-10 days of fasting you might get rid of it, or at least make it smaller and so on, or at least make a prevention. So on my opinion, and not only my opinion, so real remedy, like a real if you want to cure your body in real, it's prevention of certain disease, not when you get sick already, when you have some problem with the digestion or with your lungs or whatever. So it's like too late, you missed all of the signals what been before. So I would say we have really good machine, really good body what send the signal. So if you have a pain, it's not really necessary for take a painkiller, at least if you cannot sleep or something. Yeah, your body give you a signal, don't do it anymore, because you will feel the pain, and you will have like a really strong memory not do the certain things. Don't touch a hot pan, or I don't know, not kick the wall by your arm or leg, whatever. Yeah, or you have a stomach problem, so maybe the body send you a signal with a pain or discomfort or anything else, don't eat a certain food, yeah, or don't do the certain things. Like if you always go sleep really late and you need to wake up early in the morning and you're not recovered enough, you have a headache and so on. So body give you a signal, you have a headache, you have a bad mood, you have a low energy because you not sleep enough, or because you go to sleep too late, or because you drink alcohol too much. That's why you feel sick on the next day, you vomit and so on. But it might be worse if that system will broke and your body will not send any signals anymore, and you not feel sick, you don't have any headache, and all of the machines start to break up. Okay, we just go a bit further away from fasting. So I want to describe my experience on fasting when I done it 5 days. So like first, second day you don't feel much difference. On the third day, so if you done some fastings before, it became more easier, and all of your senses became like a super strong. You became, I wouldn't say like a superhuman, some kind of, let's say maybe animal, whatever, because you can sense some smell from really far away. I don't know, I can smell the food like from the next side of street, what seems like impossible. And yeah, usually what even food would not attract me, like seems like delicious, and yeah, I want it. And like, okay, I'm fasting, I need to do it, and so on. I didn't done dry fasting. I was on like I drink water, so I drink a lot of water. It feels easy. I tried dry fasting. One day it's okay, 2 or 3 days I not feel quite well, but catabolic effect is get much higher. So if people have some kind of problem like a cancer, limbs or whatever, they can try dry fasting. Same dry fasting, you need to do it like slowly, 1 day, next week 1 day, keep it 1 month, after take it 2 days, maybe all months, after take it 3 days, make it really careful about. In my case, without food, I didn't feel quite well. On a fasting, I drink a lot. Usually, how much? 3 liter water drink about per day. So it's not important how much you eat, it's important how much you drink, because we need a lot of liquid for all our process, not only for synthesize and digest the protein and so on. The water is really important. It's taking action in all of the process. So on the fastings, I drink maybe 4 to 6 liter. Let's say 4, 5, because sometimes I drink more, sometimes I drink less. When it was really hot and I done some activity, I drink more. And when I didn't done much, wasn't active much, I didn't done anything. About the trainings, walking, swimming, running, absolutely fine. Working with your own way, like you do the push-ups, squats, high bar, dips, works okay. Even I would say more lighter. But if you do the fasting 7, 10 days, maybe on a 7, 8, 9 day, and you want to go to do the workout with the heavy weights, I have no power to do so. So even what you usually do very easy, it was really difficult. So even when I take a dumbbells, like 20 kilo dumbbells, I done a chest press, it feels like, oh my god, it's so difficult. And then I take 100 kilo for make a squat, what usually I can easily do. So I done one time and I feel like, oh, I have no power to do so. So working with weights, it was really difficult. But some guys who was really ripped and they do the fasting, they said, so if you keep going working with the weights and do the fasting like 1, 2, 3 days, whatever, you do it in months, after you will be okay with that. Even on a fasting, you still can do the certain exercises. I didn't done it for such long time, so I just tell in experience what I got. Same, I know guys who done boxing and wrestling professionally and forget the lower category, like 10 kilo less, they drying, stay without food, and usually you get much weaker as well. So they said if you do it the first year, so yeah, results is not really good. But if you're training all the time and you gaining weight, losing weight, and you do the fasting, so it's years training. So after months, you became like a bit better and better. And maybe on second, third year, depend how long you're training, basically you can give almost the same performance like before. So yeah, who training, know the problem for getting the lower category, for get the best result and so on. So professional athletes, they working on the results. It's a big difference. Let's say, to us, because I just try to explain about health in general, just to be healthy and discuss all of the different topics about the food and fasting, because in my opinion, fasting, it's like a super cool remedy. And even in different books about Ayurveda and yoga and Chinese cleaning techniques, and not only, everywhere they say the same. So if you have some health problem or so on, make a detox. So make a cleaning, make a fasting, stay out of food and so on, and probably you can find a lot of books about. So yeah, so if you reduce amount of food on your table, you can decrease amount of your life and so on. So yeah, about the senses, when I done like 5-7 days, you super sensitive, and sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's not really nice. Let's say you're walking somewhere near the canalization, what before it's never bothering you and it's no smell at all, but now you can feel it, like it smells so bad from it. Also, I walk on the same place every day, to the gym place, and now I feel like garbage, it smells so bad, but it's really like I don't know, it's on the next street. I even cannot see where is it, but I can smell it and smell so bad. Same was some maybe factory, or I don't know, maybe shop or whatever, with some color mixing, painting, whatever, maybe some print shop, I don't know what it is. And also I cannot see where it is, maybe it's on the next street as well, but I can feel this smell of chemicals, what smell like so bad to me, and I can't imagine how people work there. And before I never got it. Same about the food, so probably I'll make another video when I more focus on the different senses. Yeah, you can smell the food, and when you smell the food you normally eat before, something doesn't smell attractive, like a deep fry or whatever, or some bakery. Always you can catch some really strange scent there, and like, oh damn, I cannot eat it, and so on. And when you eat some fruits, it's just, oh my god, like so delicious. And not only smell, like it seems like your sight gets so much better. You can say, oh, it's guy I know, and so on. Oh, and you can like see the sign or color like really further away. It's maybe delusion, maybe kind of hallucination, I don't know, but everything like pretty clear. Yeah, also when you change the diet, when you do the fasting or whatever, you have kind of psychedelic effect. Also when I travel and I describe my experience when I go to hiking, so in the hiking sometimes stay same like 5-7 days without food, and you get such effect, I don't know, a little bit feels like dizzy or tipsy, really difficult to describe, or like you smoke. So you stay without food 5-7 days, and after you eat some rice or some fruits or carbs, and you get high from it, like really you feel like really strange. So all of the food changes make really let's say high producing of certain hormones, what make like quite strong effect, because we need to survive in our body, focus it on the survival. So get some food, they make us hungry. When we get the food, body give us a reward, give a certain amount of dopamine and serotonin, you feel happy, you feel like quite joy, and so on. So same when you do the exercises, you do the workout, your body need to keep fit, need to keep well, for keep it alive, and your body always give you a reward, give you some really pleasant hormones, and so on. So probably it's explain of such different effects. So when I talk to other people who fasting, and some people fasting months, 2 months, like, oh damn. Also I found that people make video who stay with no food. I don't know, for now it seems to me like really impossible, but who knows. I don't know them personally, so, and I don't know anyone personally yet who stay with no food, but yeah, I found a lot of people who done yoga and they been without the food, and some monks and so on. And now even some people make videos on YouTube, some take energy from sun, eating prana or whatever, or they just cut food little and stay with no food, and even don't have any changes in a way or so. I don't know, for now it's still a mystery for me, but yeah, it can be everything possible, why not? Probably our body potential it's super high, and maybe yeah, we take breathe with the oxygen, have what's it, nitrogen, maybe it's quite enough, who knows, cannot say for sure. So yeah, about the fasting, you feel quite well, but for people who want to lose weight, you need to be ready. If you do it 5-7 days, 10 days, or 10 days are done longer, after you come back to normal food, or most difficult part, on the first day when you will eat just really little, maybe 20 or 30% what you usually eat. So let's say if I eat 3,000 calories, for example, I eat only 1, and next day maybe 1.5, next day 2,000 calories, and so on. Better eat some fruits, vegetables, and you will be so enjoy it. And probably after fasting you not really want to eat any meat or grains or beans or anything like heavy food, even eggs. So fruits and vegetables will be really attractive to you, and slowly you increase the amount until you come back normal. And when you come back to normal, like you eat same amount of food before, you will gain weight. It was happened to me, and I gained like really quickly, maybe extra 5 or 2 kilo. So it's depend from 2 2 till 5 kilo. It depends how long I was without food and how much I eat. I gain in weight and gain not the muscles, gain fat. Another problem, if you're a bodybuilder, you're training, so I think it's 1-2 days you need to do maximum, because you lose muscles quite quickly. I think on second, third day, body take all of the amino acids from muscles and you lose your muscles. But after catabolic effect, it became an anabolic effect. So you basically build everything back quite quickly. Also what's called the muscle memory. So your body remember how your muscle's supposed to be, how your body's supposed to be, and take everything back. And it's getting really short period of time. So if you fast in 5-10 days, so you might get extra 1, 2, 3 kilo of fat, so what you need to work out afterwards, or you need to increase your activity, or you need to be really careful with your food, like keep on really low calories and make maybe 3 days until come back normal. When you come back normal, see how it's going, maybe increase activity and so on. So yeah, it's a little bit complicated process, and I would say it really like became kind of a lifestyle. So the best way, I think, make just 1 unload day. If it's necessary, make it 2. And if you really have a health problem, yeah, try to make fasting longer, but take it step by step. And if you have any specialist, yeah, it will be cool if they can give you some tips I can help you with, so you will not have any health problem later on. So yeah, same like people swear to Hippocrates, I mean the doctors, to not harm yourself, so not harm your body, not harm your health. But I don't know the doctor follow this or not. Okay, so I try to be brief as possible, and I think it will be informative enough for you, and was glad to share my experience again. And yeah, let's discuss something else tomorrow.